Hey everyone, if you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s and you're feeling stressed, feeling out of shape, anxious, don't worry, we're here to help. So I'm Steve Evers. I'm a mental health coach, and this is my good friend, Julie Cornelius.
Hi, everyone.
And Julie, I didn't mention, she's a nutritionist as well. And so what we've done, we've created a 6-week group coaching program that's here to help you address these things, these issues, and end the struggle of, of feeling stressed, of feeling out of shape, of feeling anxious, feeling like you're low energy, so you can show up as your best self more consistently. So a little bit about this program. Essentially, these issues I just mentioned, they can be addressed by kind of wrapping this all together into improving your mental and physical health. And so that's the focus of this program. This program is going to help you if you, for one, are a little confused on where to start. There's a ton of material out there, a ton of different products, classes, self-help books, all of this stuff that can feel pretty overwhelming, and it's hard to know where to start, or hard to know how to get back into these things, and living your, your healthiest life. So simply put, we teach you the basics and we show you where to start, and we help keep you on track, because this program is really good at keeping you accountable. Maybe you've also been feeling like you've got a little bit lower energy than you're used to, or maybe than what you'd like. And especially coming through kind of the tail end of the pandemic, and whether or not it's still going. I mean, so many people are experiencing this, where energy is just, it's lower. And we're going to focus on some ways for you to increase your energy, because it can happen. We know the ways to do it. It's tried, it's proven. We're going to share that with you. You may also be noticing that you're making some unhealthy decisions. It's understandable. We all live busy lives, and it's hard to make the healthier choice when, you're either on autopilot, or you're at your 1 millionth decision being made for the day. Like, it's tiring, but we're going to show you some shortcuts and some ways to make yourself a little bit more resilient in making those healthy decisions. So we're going to help you make better decisions. So that's the overview of our course and what we can help you with. If you're interested, just like this video or send a comment that you want to learn more, or you can go to the link in the comments and just sign up right now. If you're a little bit more interested in kind of the nitty-gritty of the program, stick around here. I'm going to pass it off to Julie so she can tell you a little bit more. So over to you, Julie.
Awesome. Thanks, Steve. So let's talk a little bit about the details of this course. So starting with the basics, we are going to dive into why nutrition and mental health go together, and why they're important to cover together. There's a lot of research that shows that our nutrition actually affects our mental health. So, the things that we eat can affect our gut health. There's a really big link between gut health and mental health. So the gut-brain connection, and vice versa. There's our mental health actually affects how we digest food, and which affects the nutrition that we get from that food.
We'll also talk about thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. These are so interconnected. You can't find my words there. And it's essential to know and be aware of, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What are your behaviors? How are you acting? So we're going to kind of interrupt the process of autopilot and be more aware of these 3 things. Don't worry. When we get into the feelings, we're not going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. This is all just really matter-of-fact information that'll help you increase your own awareness.
All right. And so you want to increase your energy. We're going to talk about Nutrition 101 and how eating well can actually affect your energy levels. We're going to just talk the basics of different nutrients, why they're important, and get kind of some terminology out there so that we're all on the same page when we're starting to talk nutrition, and we can dive a little bit more into it.
In talking about mindfulness, we split this into 2 components. And the first one we'll address is thoughts. So being mindful of your thoughts. We all have helpful thoughts. We all have unhelpful thoughts. And so we're going to assess which ones are helpful, which ones are unhelpful. Gonna build up the ones that are helpful and embrace those. And then the ones that are unhelpful, we're gonna find ways to challenge those and replace those with ones that are gonna be more helpful.
Awesome. And yeah, we're gonna again be talking about making better decisions. So with nutrition, that's going to be how to eat healthy on the go. We're all busy. We've all got a lot going on. So let's figure out some ways to eat, make eating healthy simple and easy. So I know I, am busy. I don't like to spend a ton of time food prepping, but I've figured out a lot of ways to make it easy and simple, so that you can eat well with your busy lifestyle.
So jumping into mindfulness part 2, this one we're focusing more on emotions and values. So our emotional responses, they tend to have some sort of sensation in the body, or it's accompanied by an urge. And we want to notice that so we can interrupt that cycle when it's not serving us, when we're not making healthy decisions. And we want to replace those more with a values-based decision. And so we're going to highlight what your values are and how to replace those kind of emotional, I'm going to say it, urges. So how does all of this fit into healthy outside and this concept of nature and the outdoors? Well, the science is out there. 120 minutes a week is minimum for getting outside. So what we do throughout this program, we have little what we call nature nudges, ways for you to get outside into nature, to think about and implement some of this content that we're going to be talking about. So think of us as just kind of your accountability buddy to encourage you to get outside and improve your mental and physical health in this additional way of what kind of nature implicitly does for us. Julie, how else is this 6-week group coaching program beneficial?
Yeah, well, I love that you mentioned accountability, because accountability is going to be a really big part of this. And as well as community. So we've got this community that is participating in this. So we're all going to learn together and help keep each other accountable. Again, this is going to be a 6-week course, and we really wanted to make it accessible so you can be anywhere in the world to participate. We're going to have weekly live sessions. Those sessions will be recorded, so if you miss them or if you want to rewatch them, those will be available. There's also going to be other materials that you can work on throughout the week on your own time. And it's only $99 to join. So if you are ready to register or you want to get some more details, you can go to healthyoutside.com/group-coaching. And we're looking forward to having you join us.